Here in Sarasota the last week and through this weekend is the Sarasota Film Festival, and I had a chance to see one of the films last night. I guess everybody loved Mary Tyler Moore. There was a documentary they did called Being Mary Tyler Moore that aired or was actually shown last night here in town. I had a chance to see it. Don, I wish you could have as well, but I know you didn't get a chance to see her when she was doing her TV show, but it's actually a 2-hour documentary, a little minute review here for those of you out there interested, and I thought it was very well done. Of course, Mary Tyler Moore, back to the old Dick Van Dyke Show, where she played the wife of Rob Petrie. She was Laura Petrie. Then, of course, the iconic show in the 70s where she played Mary Richards, working in the newsroom in Minneapolis, and kind of gives her whole life story. Her husband, the last husband she had, was a doctor. He was the producer on it, so they had a lot of kind of unseen before footage and pictures of her life. And a little bit sad because she had kind of a tough life. Her father was an alcoholic, and she had some health problems over the years, both the diabetes, dealt with a drinking problem at one time, and overcame a lot, but kind of left show business at the end of her career, lived up in New York for the last 10 years of her life.
Well, one of the interesting things, Dick Van Dyke, of course, one of the most talented actors and dancers and singers and everything you could ever come, of course, with her in the first series. And of course, he was an alcoholic as well.
Right.
And she was an alcoholic and had her problems. But you said, son killed himself, and then she had physical health problems herself. A little tragedy at the end for somebody that was so successful and yet had all the problems. And Dick Van Dyke's having the same problems. He ran first of all, his Jaguar burned up, and he was in that.
Right.
And then 2 weeks ago, he ran into a fence. With his car. And they had
I believe he's 97, 96.
Yeah. And I'm saying, well, maybe you ought to give up driving for a while.
At least somebody in the car happened to. But yeah, he had a brief clip in the movie, more voiceovers. They had a lot of people that worked with him over the years that and talk about it. I thought it was very good. I thought it was, if I had a criticism of it, I'd say it was too long, 2 hours. Okay. It's a long documentary. I mean, I love Mary Tyler Moore, who doesn't? And I think it also got a little bit heavy into the meaning of her show. She kind of represented the feminist movement, women's lib and all that.
Yeah,
maybe that's true, I don't know.
That thing about the ear and all that, was that her?
That's Carol Burnett.
Oh, that's Carol Burnett, okay.
Yeah, pulling on the ear. But I thought that angle of the documentary probably added maybe a half an hour too long to it. So if I was going to say any criticism, it was about a half an hour too long. But if you're a fan of Mary Tyler Moore, I believe this is going to be shown on HBO. So a lot of the movies down here are eventually shown on cable. So I'd recommend it, but we want to give a little review here of Being Mary Tyler Moore.
I let you do all my movie reviews. I don't see very many movies.
You and I did the one on Bollettieri.
Yes, we did. That's the last one I saw
at the film festival.
And poor Bollettieri passed away. But that was, I got to say, that was very good. It was on HBO for a long time, too.
Right. We
saw it, the documentary here when it first came out, and he made a little speech afterwards. And Dick Vitale, of course, chimed in, a great tennis enthusiast. Right. And but you're right. It was some of these documentaries are very, very good. His was one that was very good. Yep.